Hello, my name is... I recently graduated. 이거가 아닌가? 맞는데 왜 안 들어오시지? 뭘까?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I always get kind of excited whenever I meet somebody with the same name as me.
I know, right?
Because it's almost like now I have to meet them and see
obviously, my name is Eunice, and I recently graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from UBC. My favorite psychology courses focus developmental and counseling, and then abnormal psychology. So throughout these courses, I developed like a strong passion for helping children with developmental disabilities or challenges. Also, I have a volunteer experience at church, also like tutoring and mentoring. So this kind of stuff makes me develop more passion to work with kids. So, yes.
Yeah, well, I think that sounds quite.
Hi, Eunice.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay, so you just graduated from UBC.
Yes.
So you've never worked as a DI before, right?
Yeah.
Have you worked with children in any capacity?
Thanks for taking the time to meet with us.
잘 살고 있냐? 안 그래도 엄마 전화하려고 했는데.
구름이 꼬랑지 흔드네. 구름아. 쉬는 거 1년 동안 괜찮다고?
사람들이 뭐라 그러면 그래. 누가 그러던데요? 자꾸 1년 동안 15만 원 걸리라고.
누가 그랬어요? 그러면은 저희 이모요 그래도 돼? 안녕. 언니도 행복하게 지내고.
지속이. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
My long-term goal is to become a behavioral consultant or counselor. As I mentioned before, I have a strong passion for helping others, and I want to deepen my knowledge and experience in this field. I also understand that achieving this goal will require further academic training, such as pursuing a master's degree or higher. For now, I am focusing on obtaining permanent residency, which I expect will take about probably 3 years. So during this time, my plan is to continue working in this field, building practical experience and preparing myself for future academic and career opportunities.
That's good to know. So you have been like tutoring before. I guess like you work with like older children, right? Like before.
Yes, I have experience tutoring older children before, but I actually enjoy working with younger children as well, especially those around 3 to 5 years old.
Oh, okay. Do you have a preference, like younger children or older children?
I think each age group has its own challenges and rewards, so I'm open to working with both. However, I find it especially meaningful to work with younger children because I can support them at such an important stage of their development, and also they are so adorable.
So with the 3 years old that you're working with, like obviously you don't need to tell me a name or whatever, but can you tell me a little bit about that client who is 3 years old?
Can I say like he or?
Yeah, you can say he or she, but don't tell me the name.
Okay, so for this child was recently diagnosed with autism and he is not yet able to speak. His parents mentioned that vocalization is essential to help develop the child's language skills. They also say that a more experienced behavior interventionist would be needed to support his overall development, including language and other developmental stages. This really made me reflect, and I thought I need to study more to be able to meet the specific need of this child or and their family, and to provide better support.
Yeah, you need more experience, probably. Study come later, it can come later. Like, but in this field, that experience is actually really important. That's just my opinion. Like, you're pretty new to this field, like with the family that you work with, as the children have challenging behavior? Do you know that people with autism, they tend to have challenging behavior in many different forms? Challenging behavior, so like, you might meet some kid that may be aggressive towards you, they might throw a thing at you, they might bite you, hit you, or they might deal with properties, they might destroy properties, they might even hurt themselves, so there are many different forms of challenging behavior. So just wanted to see how you feel about that, because if you really wanted to commit in this field, you will meet many different children, and they will express that. And you okay with that? What's your opinion on that?
Yes, I completely understand that challenging behaviors are common when working with children with autism. In my experience, the boy I have been working with has been relatively gentle, but I know that this is not always the case. Maybe we are still in the process of building rapport, so I haven't seen very severe challenging behaviors yet, but I have noticed some smaller things. For example, because of his age and development, he doesn't have full control of his hands, so sometimes he might grab toys too tightly or throw them away. Also, when he feels frustrated because he cannot express himself verbally, he may cry or shout. So even though I haven't experienced very aggressive behaviors yet, I am fully aware that these are part of the spectrum of challenging behavior, so I am prepared to face situations like aggression, self-injury, or property destruction. Of course, it can be challenging, but I believe that with patience, consistency, and also teamwork with colleagues or behavior consultants, I believe that I can handle those situations while always prioritizing the safety and well-being of child.
So for BI, you can have a certification as RBT. It's not super popular in Canada, especially in British Columbia, but RBT is a big thing in the States because people have insurance there. So they want RBT, they want people to have a certification, to have a credential. And then after that, of course, they have BCBA, they also have BCABA, and also have BCBAB. There's a lot of letters, but like if you go on the website, okay, this website is called PACB, it's a lot of ABCs. So if you Google it, and even if you go on there, like you will find my name because of BCBA, because I'm registered there. Well, you might not actually find me because it's actually my Chinese name on there. Yeah, but like it's, we'll see all the BCBAs in the world, basically.
All right. Any other questions before I let you go?
No, I don't have any questions.
So like we are doing more interview, so we potentially will get back to you by end of next week. If you have any question in the meantime, feel free to contact. She will be able to answer any question you have. Okay?
Okay. So like end of the next week means like a Friday around?
Yeah, probably by Friday. That we will need to make some decisions. So that yeah, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, sounds good. Well, it was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, you have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good myself. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing like a second interview for you at this point to see if you are a good fit with the team. So I'll quickly introduce myself and then if you can do the same, that'll be fantastic. So I'm the clinic manager. Yeah, that's me. What about you share a little bit about yourself?
My name is, but you can call me Eunice.
Nice. So looking at your resume, you've done like several different types of jobs around here and there. So I mean, obviously now you kind of shared that you're hoping to apply some of these skills that and knowledge you've learned. But can you tell me a little bit more as to why you want to be a BI and why?
I see the BI role as more than just a job. It's opportunity to be part of child small but meaningful progress that really motivates me. Through my different work experiences, I've learned patience and flexibility, which I think are for supporting each child in their own way. I'm also very interested in your company because you guys provide evidence-based programs and structured training. I'm confident that I can grow my skills here while also making a positive difference for our children.
Okay, awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about what your career aspirations are? So after you do become a BI, what's your career planning?
I see this role as the starting point of long-term career in helping children. So my goal is to build a strong foundation as a BI and gain hands-on experience working directly with children. Over time, I'd like to grow into more advanced roles such as a senior BI or even a behavior consultant, where I can support families more directly and help train other staff. What's most important to me is that I keep growing in a field where I can make a real difference in children's life.
Awesome. So can you tell me a little bit about any work experience related to working with children with autism?
I once worked with a 30-year-old client who was recently diagnosed with autism. Because of my limited professional experience at that time, the family needed someone more experienced, so my placement ended after 2 weeks. Even though it was too short, it taught me how important it is to continue building my skills and knowledge to meet the specific needs of children. I see it as a valuable learning experience that motivates me to grow in this field.
Okay, nice. Have you worked with any other clients on the spectrum, or is this the only one?
Although I don't have extensive professional experience working with children with autism yet, I have worked with children in other settings such as tutoring and volunteering. Through those experiences, I learned patience, flexibility, and how to adapt to each child's needs. I'm eager to apply these skills and continue learning in a professional setting with children on the spectrum.
Okay. I have one final question, and if you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask. Well, actually, I have two questions. So can you tell me what you think are maybe 3 very important characteristics of being a good BI?
I think patience is a very important characteristic because working with children, especially those on the autism spectrum, they can be unpredictable and require consistent guidance. The second characteristic that I believe is adaptability, as every child is unique and requires an individual approach to meet their specific needs. Last but not least, communication skills are essential, and this is not only for working with a child, but also for collaborating with families and colleagues to ensure the best possible support.
Perfect. Okay. My last question for you is, what is your availability?
Availability?
Do you have any questions for me before we head off?
Could you tell me what the next step would be?
Yeah, so after this, I will discuss with you to see if we want to go ahead with you. And then after that, if we do decide, okay, yeah, you know what, you're a good fit, like I think with the training you'll do great, then we will talk to the HR who reached out to you, and then he'll draft up a contract. So I think this typically takes about like 2 to 3 business days. So I think at this point we're looking at before, like by end of this week basically. If you do hear back from us, it means, you know, great. If you don't hear back from us, then it means we'll probably find somebody else. And then from there, really then it becomes the training. And so usually we take about a week and a half to train. Again, depending on your availability, part of the training will be maybe going into the location to actually physically go in and shadow sessions. But on top of that, we also have like learning modules that are done online that you will need to do as part of the training. And that you can actually do in like the comfort of your own home. It's all virtual. So there's that piece as well. So for like about a week and a half, and then finally you'll then get your client.
Okay, alright.
Alright, awesome. Okay. Any other questions before we head off?
No, I think I don't have it anymore.
Okay, alright, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Eunice. And then yeah, we'll see if we get to touch base again in the near future.
Alright,
Alright?
thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Got you a story to tell, said to stop you if I'd already heard it. I knew a couple words and let you go, 'cause I knew you preferred it. And I like the sound of you reading your texts. You take off your glasses and pray. It feels like a crowd of you, theories in practice, and I won't fact check you.